Hello and welcome to Movie Buff's real-time trailer reactions. I'm your host, Cisco from Misfit Minded. You can follow me on the socials at misfit_minded and my website, misfitminded.com.
And I'm your other host, Shani B. You can find me on all the socials at It's Me, Shani B. Today we are reviewing and reacting to the official trailer for Den of Thieves 2 Pantera, starring Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr., and is written and directed by Christian Gudegast, I'll say.
Budagast? I don't
Yeah,
know.
Gudegast, Budapest is what it is the best comp I've got.
Uh,
All right, we got it queued up. Let's check it out.
When I grew up, I got a gun. I got a badge. I started a hunt. He got over on me. No one gets over on me. Wait, stop. Freeze there.
This is your suspect?
No.
No?
No.
There's a reason why you're all here. We're here to rob the World Diamond Center.
Over 50 billion in diamonds moves through here each year.
This will be our biggest job on the
Let's
continent.
go.
Grab a seat. Cracks me up when people pull guns on people. You're not a killer. I am.
Word around the
Yeah,
LA
he is.
streets is that they fired your
okay.
ass.
I'm broke. And I'm sick of being a hunter. So your next job, I'm gonna do it with
definitely
you.
look broke.
Set it up.
We have
Yes.
a problem.
God.
Marlboro Man. How'd you guys meet?
Prison.
Tinder, actually.
I wish you said grinder.
I know.
So good if you said grinder.
The most secure building in continental Europe.
There's only one place they're not looking.
Up.
Bravo.
These streets, they're different. And if a mistake is made, only blood is paid.
It's
Ooh,
not
that
about
car
the money.
flip though.
It's about
Yeah.
the challenge.
Stand by.
Can I get in and get out
3, 2, 1.
without anyone
Five.
even knowing I was there? You feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Watch our
Me too.
six.
Back. Drive. You should call out brakes.
Copy. And the cop goes gangster.
Wow. Nice.
All right. So yeah, what are your initial thoughts and reaction?
I am stoked. I really liked the first one. I didn't know if we would ever get a sequel. This is an
It's
amazing
been
kind
like
of
the
sequel.
first one was like 2018, so it's been like
It's
almost
been some
10
time.
years. So
It has been some time, but I am in. I'm like loving. I guess, we did Law Abiding Citizen a few weeks back with Gerard Butler. I am really loving Gerard Butler's like late turn as like a Charles Bronson or something. This movie in particular makes me be like, yes, I'm so excited for, hit this type of sort of anti-hero villain hero that he has like carved out for himself. It's really, really interesting. The action looks really good here. I love O'Shea. Like, I am ready. Let's go. A heist movie?
Yeah.
Come on. So many things I want. What about you?
Yeah, a lot of the same. I'm glad it was a full trailer, not some teaser. It's been way too long, of people waiting.
That's
It's
right.
like it's a full damn trailer where it's like, oh, this thing is really happening,
Yes.
And so I love that. Yeah, Gerard Butler, I love his performance in the first one. Like they say it in this trailer, like when a cop turns into a gangster or whatever, and it's like in the first one, he already was kind of a gangster. Like he was
Yes.
he
He was
was
hanging on by a
torturing
thread.
people, like he was like this was a cop in quotes, like a
Yes.
and so that's part of why that movie is works, is because his performance. And so looks like he's has a darker turn even, in this one where it's like he's broke, he's desperate, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to get to O'Shea, but then I'm assuming there's gonna be some type of Fast and Furious team up going on, which you
Yeah,
kind of see in the trailer, that like,
I can get down with.
basically you help me and I'll help you or something. Like I'll get the cops off your back and you help me get this money, from the
Yes.
diamonds or something.
Yes.
That's what I'm assuming is going to happen, which I'm perfectly okay with. But
I
yeah,
like those deals too.
I know.
Yeah, I like
It
those
works in
deals.
Fast and Furious, so it's like, if it ain't broke.
Exactly, exactly. And I like it because I feel like it does leave a lot of room for, other types of storytelling I like in action movies, which is like, can we trust each other? What is this relationship dynamic between us? So just pieces of, thriller that get to come in here too, because this isn't just, a loud action movie. Like it is a story, and Gerard Butler always brings that when he's making these
Mhm.
movies.
Yeah, we met on Tinder line was really funny.
So
Although, like,
good.
I'm with you. I wish he said we met on Grinder, but
Just
maybe
go
that's
for
like
it.
that's not mainstream enough. Where people know what
Yeah, it
that is.
only
I
shuts
guess I
down
don't
the
know.
Republican National Convention every year, but it's not mainstream.
In Wisconsin too, when they came for the RNC, that's exactly what happened. By
Right.
basically, so
So, but yeah, I mean, I think like that humor, that kitschiness, that's something I love about Gerard Butler in every movie he
yeah.
makes. I'm
Yeah,
just
no
glad he's
matter
not
how
making
dark it is,
rom-coms anymore.
you can rely on the one-liners to break it up a little bit, which you
Hell
need
yeah.
because, you can't have it be completely dark, which is like part of the problems we talked about with Law Abiding Citizen, where it's like the tonally, it's like,
It's
man,
too
this thing is
dark.
like pretty dark, you know? Could have
Yeah.
used a little bit more of the one-liners, if we're being honest.
Yes, yes.
So and I don't know, I guess the one thing I'm kinda worried about is I like in Den of Thieves, the first one, like, the team element, like, the cops there's a team of cops versus a team of robbers, like, which
That's
is
true.
like and it looks like we see kind of the team of criminals, like, diamond people, like, that are after the diamonds, but then it's just Gerard Butler by himself, and so I'm like, "Oh, I wonder how they're gonna handle that," where it's like,
Yeah, maybe
is
there'll
he
be some
gonna
sort of interplay.
infiltrate this place, or is he gonna have some backup? It looks like he's going at it by himself, which is, you know
Yeah, if he's going rogue, that is
yeah,
something too.
Taken
But I
style, one guy going to Europe and just
exactly.
seeing
Yes.
what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I do like that team dynamic, so I'm curious
Yeah.
to see how they'll kind of make up for that this time around.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the scenes is just like when Gerard Butler's just like, solo hooping by himself, like in the first one when he goes to Benihana's and just
Yeah,
fucking intimidates the gangsters basically, like, I'm
so
onto
good.
you. I don't have proof right now, but like,
But I'm
ooh,
not scared.
this food's good, like he's just
Yes.
like just making his presence known. Like, oh man, I hope they have more of that. It does look like it in the trailer, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I think this is a character he probably like fought to try to do again, like
It's
he
one of his best movies. I'm not the biggest fan, if I'm being honest here, of Gerard Butler's, like, work, like, his career throughout his career,
yeah,
but, like, Den of Thieves is definitely, like, in his top 5 for me personally, like,
it's true.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, his movies are always enjoyable, his franchise being the, like, Fallen franchise or whatever is, like, fine,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
that's what I was
do
referring to. I'm not a huge
yeah,
fan of that
it's
those movies.
fine, right? It's
I
like,
think we did one of those
eh,
back in the day, didn't we? We did the
I
first
think so.
one.
I think we
Yeah,
did Olympus, yeah,
yeah.
which is gnarly,
Not
but
great, not
not
great.
yeah,
Yeah,
we need, like, the combo of all those things. I feel like, those movies have really good action and a lot of violence, but the character isn't as cool as this guy. This guy is the
yeah.
coolest guy he's ever played.
Because it's not a character, it's just like hero
Yeah, it's just a
cop,
Secret Service,
hero
man.
agent,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like and we talk about that all the time where it's like, we need characters, man, in these movies, like,
Yes.
give them some qualities, other than guy with gun, it
Right.
gets boring.
Make them feel real. Yes, and he is this feels good. I'm excited for this
Definitely.
one.
So, yeah, after this trailer, you're gonna see this in theaters, you're gonna wait for streaming, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna try to see it in theaters. I
Yeah.
mean, I definitely do try to see everything if possible. Again, schedule pending, as it were, but this is just one of those things too where, like, I feel like action movies, horror movies, they're you gotta go to the theater for them
Dependable.
if you can do it.
Dependable. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and this one for sure looks good. Like you mentioned, that car flipping stunt, the machine
Yes.
gun fire, the
Yeah.
sound is gonna be amazing. This is
Yeah,
a
the one
movie
through the
that
tunnel reminded me a lot of, like, we just did the Born Supremacy,
yes.
those tunnel gunfights, we love those.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like this stuff is it's worth going to see even if it's not the best movie ever. It's still going to be such a good time in the theater.
yeah.
How about you? You think you'll make it?
Yeah, I think if I could find some people to see it with, I think that
Okay.
would be, like, the ideal condition, again, because 'cause I'm not the biggest Gerard Butler fan. I do like the first Den of Thieves. I am worried it's been a few years since the first one,
Right.
but the trailer does look, like, decent enough, to where, it could be good, could be a worthy follow-up, so we'll see.
For sure. For sure.
All right, that about wraps it up for us. Thanks for joining us for the Movie Buffs real-time trailer reactions to Den of Thieves 2 Pantera. Not crazy about that title either, if I'm being
Don't love the subheader. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, take us out.
So you never miss a rep. Follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at We Stay Buff, and on Twitch at The Buffs. And of course, follow me personally on all the socials at It's Me, Shani B.
Take us on a ride and subscribe to the podcast on Apple and Spotify. Please leave a positive review, 5 stars to stream. Follow me on all the socials at Misfit_Reminded and my website, misfitminded.com. Thanks again for joining us. We'll catch you next time on Movie Buffs Real Time Trailer Reaction. Till then, stay buff.